Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your May 2017 Oracle card reading. You start off May with the What Do You Desire card. So what is it that you desire, Capricorn? You guys have a lot going on right now. There's a variety of situations and circumstances, and there's a lot of not knowing. You guys are feeling confused, you're feeling lost, and Capricorn doesn't like this. Things are in the air and they haven't quite landed into a permanent place to where you can say, okay, I know this for sure. There's uncertainty going on, and for a lot of you this can be happening at work or however it fits into your personal life. But you're in a very doubtful, worried kind of attitude. You're being still, you're not feeling risky, you're uncertain of things. You're not feeling like this is the time to take a big chance or a big risk. There's contrasting situations, and it's always contrasting situations where new desires are born. So whatever's going on around you, it's causing you to question things and the future. So here you go planning, what should I do? How am I going to do this? How do I set myself up? How do I prepare for this just in case this should happen or that should happen? You're feeling you just want to be prepared. You just want to set yourself up. So with all these things going on around you, maybe if something should hit the fan, you're in a safe position. You plan for it, you set yourself up for that. But it's important to know this month that this is being influenced by the outer world. This isn't so much by you. There's things going on around you, but it's not directly towards you. There's talk, there's gossip, there's mixed up information. No one knows anything for sure. So don't be so quick to be influenced by words. Don't feed into that, okay? You are more safe and stable than you realize. It's just the outer world is influencing you and your thoughts and how you're going to start reacting to things. But you're in a very, very safe position this month. So it's important to look the other way. Don't feed so much into that talk, because you know what? No one knows for sure. There's too much going on right now, and it's in the air. And we know you don't like that, but it's in the air. Now, if you have new desires that are born from this contrasting situation you're facing, that's good, because there's nothing wrong with better planning for yourself or being better prepared. But you don't have to do this in a way that comes from fear. Do it in a way that's motivating, that helps you in the future, Alright, now check this out. We have the There's Nothing to Worry About card come the middle of May. And let's just hold this for the whole month of May. That there's nothing to worry about, okay? You're safe, okay? So you need to focus on yourself and what you're doing. You gotta let go of, you need to eliminate worries, doubts, and fears. Just kind of release and let it go. You're not gonna feel the safest, you're not gonna feel the most stable, but you're okay. Because there's a lot going on around you, and you can't help it. There's things going on around you. And, let's face it, Capricorns are already skeptic kind of people. So all it takes is some funny business around them, and they're gonna start thinking hard. And I'm not saying that in a way to offend you. This is almost where their strength is, because it helps them to plan and be prepared just to stabilize themselves. But my point here is there isn't anything to worry about this month. Everything's fine, and it's all in divine guidance. It's working out the way it's meant to work out. And don't worry about other people, because you may see something affecting someone around you or someone else, but it's not you. It's not you. So you need to eliminate this doubt and these worries. Or like I said, if you're gonna plan or do things for the future, make it a win-win situation. Don't do it out of fear, because that's where these desires are coming from, where this being prepared attitude is coming from. It's the fear of what's going on, but it doesn't have to be done out of fear. You can do it for yourself. Like, say there's changes at work and now you want to get your money in better shape. So if something should change, I don't have this to owe or whatever. By doing that anyways, it's a win-win because you're putting yourself off on a better foot for money. You know what I mean? Don't let these things come to you from a scary place. There's nothing to worry about. Plan and prepare and set things up in the attitude of it's going to work for me anyway, you know. But you are safe. There's nothing to worry about. You're just letting the outer world influence you and you're reacting within. But this is not you. There's changes around you, but it's not you. Worry about yourself, worry about, your job, what you're doing. But anything else, release and let go. The things you don't know, the things that are in the air, that's not for you to control or figure out. It is what it is. Alright, so we close off May with the Focus on Service card. Okay? So, for those of you that this is work related, okay? Worry about your job. Enjoy what you do. This card gives me the impression that at work you are very important and needed. I get this vibe that you guys really, other people can't compare to what you guys do. If there's changes at work and you're worried about losing a job, I would say that's silly because it very much seems that this service you provide is very important and needed. It's exclusive. No one else can compare to you. Focus on service can be help others, but I'd say help others to a limit because at the same time I'm getting the message of worry about yourself. Like in the middle of all this going on, these situations around you, that's where I feel like it's like focus on service as in focus on your job and worry about yourself. I have a job to do. I come here and I do this and that's all I can do. For those of you that this is work related, because of course you need to apply this and fit this into where it fits for you, suits you in your personal life or however. But there needs to be limits too. I'm feeling limits. Don't overwork yourself. And just trust and know that you are in a really safe spot. And what you're doing is absolutely more than enough. You're right where you need to be. Okay, so don't move. Don't be so quick to move. Like if there's changes at work, I don't know, I keep getting work in my head, but it may not be for all. But if there's changes at work and you're just like, oh, it's time for me to find a new job because of all this that's going on, I'd say go ahead and hang in there because you're pretty damn good at what you're doing now to where it's the other way around. The work doesn't want to lose you, whereas maybe you feel like you're going to lose work. I just feel there's a need to be confident this month and be more sure of things because things are up in the air as we've mentioned. But you're fine. Everything is fine. Worry about yourself. Don't worry so much about what's going on. Try to at least eliminate the worries. But May overall is going to be an okay month for you. There's not much to worry about here. Alright, so I always like to flip the deck and see what the bottom card is, and this wraps the reading up pretty nice. We have the Steady Progress card. So, this is good. Things are moving slowly and surely. I feel like things are coming to a more solid point. Maybe not quite landing into full effect or permanent, but things are getting there. They're moving along. You're on the right track, for sure. So just keep looking ahead. Keep looking forward to things. Don't allow yourself to get lost in that outer world, the fear it brings, what people are saying, what you heard today, who told you this yesterday. Worry about yourself. Worry about the things you need to get done And don't let things that aren't truly pointed and directed at you affect you, you know? Um, and don't worry about other people and their situations, because I do feel that, well, of course, in a lot of different circumstances, people are going to be involved, but I feel like people are like a key factor to why there is worry and doubt and this uncertainty, this feeling of things not being certain this month, where this lack of confidence comes from. I feel like has to do with people and what people are saying and what people hear and people exchanging information and a lot of talk coming to your ears, you know. Try your hardest to block that out. I know it's going to be hard because things are going to be around you and people talk and situations occur, but focus on the focus on what you want. Shift your point of focus and everything's going to be fine. Things are getting better. We can definitely say that. Things are on the road for improvement. And this could be your personal life, or like I said, work, or however it fits in for you. But things are moving ahead slowly and surely. It's gradual. It's gradual progress. So it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. I'm feeling a time factor here. But we are moving ahead. The puzzle pieces are falling into place. So even though it doesn't feel like that, at least have the faith and hold the closure of it's getting better, because it truly is. And that's about it for the month of May. Nothing seems to be too crazy for you. Nothing. It's going to be a pretty easy month. There's going to be things around you, but you're going to find it's not you. It doesn't affect you. Someone else might be affected, but it's not you. Your month will be fine.